The first one was like ridiculous. Hello, it's Fire Bear, Children of God. I had it in a little beautiful spot with a tree, and I'm like, no, we need to be in the trash garage where a bunch of stuff is still being held to fix the upstairs, and then a bunch of repair stuff and a bunch of other nuts. So that's because that's kind of what the world looks like right now. And I hope I can do this one quicker. I was going to try to get some more seeds in the ground around the house. Unfortunately, can't. I don't know. We never could get the thing on the septic field up front. It was pretty, but it looked like I was doing like a boob show and stuff. And I like, that's weird because it's not what it looked like when I was doing the video. I mean, the boob wasn't out, but it was like, looks like a boob show, like a side, like shape of it. And I wonder how many women like me are being harassed like this. So silence in the face of evil is itself evil, like, but this is more like what you would call like the destruction of madness and mess. That's where you're living. The MAGA and Christian nations, no abortions, or we don't believe in a lot of abortions, only from serious situations. Jesus lovers, the enemy, are under serious problems here in America. In Hitler Germany, this is coming from a movie I wanted you to watch. It's called The Letter to the American Church. It's in the documentaries through Epic Times. I normally don't subscribe to something like that. But for $6 plus one, we can figure it out for a month, okay? We love you, veterans. I feel like maybe that's what the problem is. I fell off the canary there. I fell off the train. I was there very dedicated to all of you for so many years since the trailer. And it's like I just disappeared. I just want you to know my heart is still with you. I just have to realign some stuff. It's mainly a male issue, tampering and things like that. Not to speak is to speak. So you don't speak, you don't care, you just let it go on. This is in the movie, or the documentary. It's about an hour. Not to act is to act. It's the same as not to speak is to speak. Not to act is to act. I would love to be under the beautiful tree. God will not hold us guiltless. That is a truth right there. You can't say, oh, I just stood by and watched this. I know for a fact my first video was much more personable and nice. 1933 in Hitler Germany, the first prisoners were all the political opponents of the Hitler regime. It's literally not what's going on, and it's part of the attacks. It's like rotten teeth, which show the boobs, and all this stuff that's not true. And it's hard to believe that much could be against someone that doesn't have nothing. And I don't get any views, and it's a bunch of bullshit. Romans 13 has been used in most absurd, inappropriate manners. You're not supposed to follow the government if the government has gone completely satanic. Church, I speak to you right now. Surely we visited enough of you watered down shitholes. People convinced if they tithe really well, they're good with the Lord. Yep, that's all they have to do. Just tithe your money and don't worry about nothing else. If you're trafficking children, hiding pedophiles, whatever, that doesn't matter. As long as you're giving money to the church to help us promote the human trafficking. I mean, I miss so much in this run, but that's at least the one verse that I put. And that's why we're in the ugly, dank garage with the... I would love to show this operation that went down. It was like they couldn't even put it up right. It was like, make sure as much as fiberglass and formaldehyde can get in there as possible. And, oh, she's bitching. What's this over here? Yeah, that was like when we're just having the 2-man moving army when everyone cancels and delays. So we'll just look at the oh, she's in a great mood. Oh, yeah, I'm doing great today. Yeah, doing fully great. Fully great. That even with this much space, people can't stay away. They kind of are trying right now, but they won't be able to contain it. So when you don't give up the ship, this isn't like you're putting up with abuse. This is like you're going to put up with communism in America? See, the thing is that since all the genocides weren't properly healed, and then you allowed abortion in, which would predominantly target the ethnic groups because they're poor. That's what they did to me. I wasn't in nothing of that. Oh, you have such a bright future. You don't want to ruin it with that baby. You need to abort that baby. This was a clinic I went to for sadness. I was like, I got to get out of here. And they're like, oh no, the solution to your problem is you need to abort. And they had a nurse come to me and hound me. And I will say this story to my doomsday. And even if my son and I never speak again, I knew that was the worst thing I could ever do in my life, is just this abortion was not going to solve the plethora of problems that plagued my family and the stalkers that were going to hunt me down until my last dying breath. But was bringing another child into it a good idea? No, but the thing is that wasn't my problem because it was a violation against my rights. When you scream and say, stop, 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 and someone doesn't stop, and then they say, oh, laughing, go get an abortion. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate. And the thing is all those people have to go to hell for that. And my poor son suffers because he had pedophiles and rapists and neglectful father, sicko grandfathers, pedo protectors all around, and then they just destroyed his mother. Is that his fault too? So if he wasn't born, that was going to make all that go away? Would it though? Wouldn't it just been passed down to my niece or nephew? I mean, really, let's think about that for a minute. It was the demonic forces were going to be passed down to someone. Sorry, son, it was passed on to us, but I know you're strong enough and you'll figure this out because none of that doesn't even matter no more. The fact is we never deserve to be tracked. We never deserve to be in Jason Bourne films and Matrix and all this bullshit over and over and over and over and over again. And I hope that you have a peaceful life now. I hope it's going great. I hope it's going great. Most of us is going much better than before. We just have some straggling issues, which probably aren't going to be solved real quick. Because I just got fried up all night, and it wasn't a hot flash from menopause, by the way. They were burning the fuck out of me. My husband got home, we had to put ice packs on my body. That's not a normal hot flash, by the way, okay? When you're being burned from the outside into in. And it wasn't a sunburn, okay? This is an old house. So that just shows how much they're radiating. Okay, everyone have a wonderful day. Enjoy your communism. 70 million babies have been aborted since 1973. Approximate. So the Planned Parenthood and kill your babies, how dare you not let us kill our babies movement has killed more humans since 1973 than Hitler, Stalin, and all of them did probably. I mean, soon put together. All right, so this is a cute one. It's a little longer. Oh, it's a little shorter. Have a good one, okay? Maybe I'll come back on later and be happier. Most likely not, okay? It might be a little more different. Love ya. Have a good one. Don't submit to the devils, and you should be kind of A-okay. Just could you at least find Jesus before all hell breaks loose? Like, 'cause it's breaking loose, but it's more like, you know what I mean?